Imagine waking up to find out that your personal information is up for grabs on the dark web. That's exactly what happened to 73 million AT&T customers. In the early months of 2024, AT&T, one of the largest telecommunications companies in the world, suffered a significant data breach. This breach exposed the personal information of millions of customers, both current and former. Names, addresses, phone numbers, and in some cases, even financial information were laid bare, available to anyone lurking in the dark corners of the internet. The breach was due to a vulnerability in AT&T's systems, a chink in the armor, which allowed hackers to gain unauthorized access to customer data. The leaked information was from 2019 or earlier, adding a layer of complexity to the situation as data from years ago could now pose a threat. The breach prompted a swift and decisive response. The Federal Communications Commission sprang into action, launching an investigation into the incident. The Department of Justice was not far behind, filing criminal charges against the hackers responsible. AT&T, under the scrutiny of the public eye, faced the onslaught of several class action lawsuits from affected customers seeking compensation for the damages caused by the breach. The potential risks and consequences for those affected by the breach are significant. With their personal information in the wrong hands, customers are at risk of identity theft, financial fraud, and a host of other cybercrimes. AT&T was quick to respond, notifying affected customers and resetting their passcodes. The company is also working with cybersecurity experts to investigate the source of the breach and to ensure such a breach does not occur in the future. The AT&T data breach is a stark reminder of the importance of online security. But what do you do when your data is already out there? If you're one of the unlucky millions, don't panic. There are steps you can take to protect yourself and minimize damage. In the wake of a data breach, it's crucial to act quickly to safeguard your information. Here are some protective measures you can take. First, monitor your accounts, whether it's your bank account, credit card, or even social media. Keep a keen eye out for any unusual activity. This could range from unexpected transactions to unfamiliar posts. If you spot anything suspicious, report it immediately to the concerned authority. Next, consider freezing your credit. By doing this with the three major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, you can prevent new credit accounts from being opened in your name. This is a proactive step to thwart identity thieves who may try to exploit your leaked information. Thirdly, think about enrolling in identity theft protection. These services can monitor your credit, alert you to potential threats, and provide support if identity theft does occur. While it's an additional cost, the peace of mind they offer can be priceless, especially in a post-breach scenario. Lastly, change your passwords and enable multi-factor authentication. This should apply to all accounts that may have been compromised. Changing passwords can lock out any intruders who may have gained access. And multi-factor authentication, which could be a text message code or biometric data like a fingerprint, adds an extra layer of security. These measures can go a long way in protecting your financial and personal information, but there's more you can do. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into counteracting phishing attempts and the importance of monitoring your credit in the next segment. In the wake of a data breach, remaining alert is key. Cybercriminals are opportunistic and may try to exploit the situation. One common method they employ is phishing. Phishing is a type of online scam where fraudsters impersonate a legitimate organization via email, text message, or phone call, attempting to trick you into providing sensitive information. This could include your login credentials, bank account numbers, or even your social security number. So, how can you spot a phishing attempt? Look out for unsolicited communications that request your personal information. Be wary of messages that invoke a sense of urgency or fear, such as a threat to close your account unless you take immediate action. Also, pay attention to the email address or phone number of the sender. If it doesn't match the official contact details of the organization, it's likely a scam. If you suspect you're a target of phishing, do not respond or click any links within the message. Instead, contact the organization directly using verified contact information. Report the phishing attempt to them and to your local authorities. Now, let's talk about credit report monitoring. Your credit report contains a detailed record of your credit history, including loans, credit cards, and payment habits. Regularly reviewing your credit report can help you spot signs of identity theft early on. For example, you might notice a new account you didn't open or a sudden change in your credit score. Remember, you're entitled to a free credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, namely Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, once per year. To get your free report, visit annualcreditreport.com, the only authorized website for free credit reports. Review all the information for accuracy and dispute any errors you find with the reporting bureau. Keeping a close eye on your personal and financial activities can help you spot and address potential issues early. Sometimes the damage from a data breach goes beyond what initial protective measures can cover. It's not just about the immediate financial loss, but the long-term impact on your credit, your privacy, and your peace of mind. In such cases, you might consider joining a class action lawsuit or pursuing other legal remedies. A class action lawsuit is a legal action taken by a group of people who have all been affected by the same issue, in this case, a data breach. It's a way for individuals who might not have the resources to take on a large corporation alone to band together and seek justice. It's about more than just compensation. It's about holding companies accountable for their actions and their failures to protect your personal information. If you've suffered significant harm because of the breach, you may be eligible to join such a lawsuit. It's not a decision to be taken lightly, and you should consult with a legal professional to understand all the implications. In the face of a data breach, you are not powerless. By implementing these protective measures and staying vigilant, you can minimize the damage and take back control.